Good evening, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Patti Darishinit and come from level 12A part-time class. So today I'm going to present about one of the topic is about my last holiday. So Seth need rest, relax, and chill out after a long period of study work for the entire year. So my family decides to go on a holiday at the beautiful beach in Presahanu province. The pleasure of going to the sea is incomparable when you are going with your family. I remember last 3 year, 2018, I went with my family to the beach in Kampung Sam City. My uncle prepared the car and he booked for our stay at the hotel located in front of Ochetil Beach. My mother and grandma prepare everything we need on our trip, like food and soft drink. So uh, we doesn't need anything else. And my grandma prepared the necessary clothing for the sea, especially the sunscreen. We did not have much food because we would be in the hotel and have the buffet there. We moved early in the morning to avoid the high temperature and reach before the road congestions. We stopped on our ways for a short break to have a breakfast. After 4 hours of driving, we arrived at the hotel at 9 o'clock in the mornings, and we went to our room to rest and change clothes and take all what we need to go to the beach. We have a night lunch on at there, and then we went to Ochetil Beach to took some photo. And in the next morning, it is time for us to leave the hotel. After we leave the hotel, we went to Agric Beach and Morakat Island Bridge. We can call it as Kahpur Bridge. I like the view very much. It helped me to improve my mental health by helping me feel calm and realizing all the stress I have been holding. We went back to Ochetil Beach. My cousin and I put our bags on the table and went to swim in the oceans. Um, and then we come out to have lunch that my mom and grandma ordered from Salu Market, one of the popular market in Persehanu village. The market always overcrowded. She have bought fresh and tasty seafood. We enjoy our meal very much. After lunch, we enjoy the sea view, listening to music and playing some games. At 4 o'clock, it is time for us to say goodbye to our favorite place in Cambodia because it's time for us to go back home and it feels a bit sad, but my mom promised us that we will be back someday. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for paying attention.
Well, you're right. Work hard, pay off. It means that you mentioned about working hard all months, all year, and you had a great time to have a family reunion, like great journey to see in the wheel. Yeah, it really good time for you guys to enjoy. And you mentioned places, many places like Ojetil and some other area like in Kokpur. Well, I've been to Sinuville many times, but I've never been to Kokpur at all. I just want you to clarify what's special about Kokpur.
I didn't go to Kahpo teacher. I just go on the bridge.
You mean you cross it? You just cross Kokpur?
No, just go on the bridge and take some photo, and then we come back because it's about 10 or 11 o'clock. It is lunchtime.
So you didn't spend much time there, just only take some photo and went back.
Yes, but that place have a really nice view. I recommend you to visit it.
Okay, maybe I will one day. Because of the time constraint, sometimes we just have only one night, 2 days. So sometimes we have to be back early. Like you mentioned that you need to get up earlier to avoid traffic congestion. And it seemed like we feel peaceful without crowd. So that's another way that we don't have much time to see the view. Anyway, you just mentioned about good time on the beach or you deal and you have fun, and also you mentioned about playing games. What type of game are you playing on the beach?
My cousin, they are playing cards.
Oh, well, what type of card? Tiếng lén,
Uh,
thì cú.
I don't know.
You didn't join them, you just have a look.
Yes.
Did you use money for the game?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, without money, nobody will be working harder or much clever than the other. So that's why money can make their brain work much better than the other. All right, so thank you very much, Regine, for your good presentation, and the great place to visit in our Cambodia is Siem Reap. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone, and my classmates. I would like to share with everyone the great time that I have on my last holiday. My last holiday was a 3-day trip to Kampot and Siem Reap. It was such a happy family trip. My mom said that she wants to get away from it all and recharge her battery after my diploma exams. So on the first day is to Kampot. We woke up early, prepare our things, and drove 2 or 3 hours. And finally, we have arrived at my uncle's house. It's near the mountain, therefore it's always raining. I think it can also be a fun because my uncle have raised so many animals and grows vegetable and fruit. We have lunch and dinner there and decide to stay there that night. And we determined to stay in a tent. The second day, in the morning, we have breakfast and start going to Siem Reap. Sitting in the cars about 2 or 3 hours is pretty dull. The first thing to do in Siem Reap is hit the shop with my sister. After that, we went back to the hotel, and the hotel is in front of the beach, so I can clearly see the view of the beach. Like watching the sunset on the beach, it makes me feel very comfortable. And I could watch the sunrise, and I really enjoy it. I hope that I can enjoy other moments around me and surrounding well. Thank you.
All right. So you also went to Kampot, right? Kampot, right? And Siem Reap. According to your presentation, it sounds like you have relative living in Kampot province.
Yeah.
And he raised so many animals as you mentioned. So can you count 5 animals that you saw when you went there?
Frog, chicken, dog, fish. I can't remember. It's all.
So they your relatives sell you the food that they have raised, or you just bought some crabs or seafood from the market?
They bought from the market. Like they only raise like domestic animal.
And how many people accompany you to Siem Reap?
Only my family. Yeah.
All right. What's the name of the hotel you stayed in? You mentioned about the hotel that is close to the beach. You just can see the beach clearly, and you feel the sea, and also with the sunset. What is the name of the hotel?
I can't remember it, but it's a kind of hotel that
China owner?
China owners, and it's so beautiful and Like it have a lot of smart electronics, and I don't know how to use it at first, and it's so funny.
Oh, it means like they use technology to control the room.
Yeah, like the window, they also use the technologies.
Electric devices. I see.
Yeah.
Sound like you are. Sound like you was in Japan, because when I went to Japan, everything was amazing. I sometimes didn't know how to operate the toilet and some other stuff because they use electric devices to control everything in the room. Good experience anyway. Yeah, you must remember, okay, the funniest thing you did.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Rosa, for your good presentation.